Howdy, I'm Sherrod, and this is my RedWest Festival recap. So before getting into Utah and the festival, I should probably give you a little background on my friends and myself. So this is Ali and Saul. They're two of my best friends. I met Saul during my time serving, and we quickly became best friends. And then later on met Ali. They're married, so they married before he joined the service, and then she eventually moved to Washington where we were stationed. We've been longtime friends. We've done some travel together around Washington, and then they moved away. He got out before me, and then they've been trying to get me to come to Utah ever since. And I thought this festival was a great opportunity. But enough background, let's get into the festival. Day 0 was just for travel. You can see me on a plane, and then there's the first airport I flew into, which was Houston. The layover was like an hour, so not too bad. And then the flight from Houston to Utah was like 2.5, so I didn't get in till late, like 11 o'clock. My friends picked me up from the airport. You can see me walking through here. Then when we got close to their house, we saw this deer crossing the road. Allie lives in a more like rural part of Utah. I think it's Parson, Utah, something like that. I don't know. Well, she's probably gonna kill me if she sees this, but I'll just play this clip of us talking to the deer real quick.
He's got nowhere to run.
It's doing night mode.
Hey little deer, bro. Hey, little deer, bro. He can hear me. What's up, dude? That wraps up day 0, though. We just got to the house and crashed after that, and then woke up in the morning. Day 1 was my birthday, actually, so I woke up a little late, like 11, because I had went to bed at like 1:30 because we didn't get to their house until like right at maybe like 12 midnight, and then they fed me, I ate, and then showered and all that good stuff and went to sleep. Yeah, I crashed out though. I didn't wake up until 11, and we got ready. We had to wait for my hotel to check in. It wasn't until 3, so we grabbed some brunch. There's the food I ate, and then we then they wanted to take me to the speakeasy that they had there, so we got a few drinks. This is what I had. I forgot what it was. I think it was called I forgot. I don't even remember. But yeah, it was good. It's tasty. It was a nice vibey little restaurant, and I saw this picture in the bathroom I really liked, so I just took a snapshot of it. But I thought that was cool. Yeah. Then we headed to a hotel after that. I was staying at the Hyatt Place, I think it's called, hotel in downtown Salt Lake City. So it was like 1.2 miles from the venue, so we just walked like every day, which I think we regretted after the first day because it wasn't too bad of a walk. We were just like, after all that standing around at the concert, we got tired. But we get to the venue, and we have to go through security and everything, metal detectors and stuff, and then there's the big RedWest sign, so we go take a picture by it. We actually met this Irish guy who took our picture. He was pretty cool. And then after that, Ella Langley was going on soon, so we had to go because Allie really wanted to see her perform. And man, I wasn't a fan before, but after that show, she was so good, man. Yeah, it was a great performance, and I really enjoyed it. Her show lasted an hour, and then Ian Munsick was playing on the other stage, so we had to go over there. Ian's show was also very good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I had to download some of the songs after. It was so great. Then Casey Musgraves was back on the main stage, so we ran over there to get a decent spot to see her next. She was the headliner for the first night, so she closed it out. She even performed my favorite song that she's featured in by Zach Bryan. It's called I Remember Everything. I'll just let you listen to a little bit, and I'll be back for day 2. So day 2 of the festival, it started off good. I had my fit on, of course, coveralls. Allie was hating a little bit, but when we started going to the concert, we were walking outside. A lot of people were still going, so it looked good. And then all of a sudden it got cloudy, and then right when we get there, they scan our wristbands. These are the wristbands we had to wear. They had different colors to signify, But anyways, day 2, we're going. And as soon as we get there, we get through the security, and then we hear them making announcements on the stage. A lot of people are leaving. The wind starts picking up. It's getting cloudy, and so they're like, yeah, they're telling us we gotta leave because it's about to pick up. And it was a bummer because that was the night Post Malone was supposed to play. So we were like, man, what? So we were just like, all right, let's just go to the store, get some more drink, and we'll go back to the room and just hang out for a little bit, see what they say. And then after a couple hours, probably like 9, at that point, 2 hours later, we're like, man, we just gotta order some food. Maybe they'll open up the venue again. And so we ordered some Wingstop, and then literally the whole night we're just in the room. They canceled the whole show at like, I'd say 10:30, because they said they were gonna put out an update, but yeah. So that was day 2. We didn't get to see Posty, but we still had a good time hanging out. I haven't seen him in a while, so it was cool, even though we didn't hang out. So the last day of the concert, Ortega had to finish some schoolwork, so me and Allie went to get coffee while we were waiting for him. And then after that, we get dressed because we want to get to the venue a little early because they start playing shows at 11, but we usually didn't get there till 3 or 4. So we get back in, take our little picture, as a group one last time. And then we hadn't eaten that whole day. So Ortega, first thing he does, get a snack, He's eating while we're using the bathroom. And then we go see our first show. There was a lot of good shows. The band Prairie was really good. I was super surprised. And then the Red Clay Strays, Allie had put me on a few songs the days before the show, and they did not disappoint at all. But day 3 was probably my all-time favorite because of Sam Barber and Noah Khan, dude. They blew that whole day out the water. Because I got onto Noah Khan late last year, and man, I could not stop listening to his Stick Season album. And Allie actually sent me Indigo by Sam Barber and Avriana, which she was there too at the venue. Man, she was great. They did Indigo together, which was so dope. I love seeing that live. But Relentless Mind, which is Indigo's on Sam Barber's album, man, I was stuck on that one hard too for like months. I'm still listening to both. But my favorite part of the night has to be Noah Khan previewed a new song. And I looked after the show, he still hasn't released it, so I'm just waiting for him to drop it. But man, it's so good. I'm gonna play a clip of it right now for y'all. But yeah, man, so good. I'm so glad I went.
Conversation, in the conversation, I wanna drop the gloves, but you're far too patient. I wanna see you lose it, I wanna hear you say it, I wanna know the dark that I share a brain with. Oh, tell me when you were broken, do you still have a heart, or is somebody stolen?
Overall, really good experience. I got to see some new bands that I never heard of. I had a great time. I got to see Noah and Sam Barber, who I was actually really excited to on day 3. So overall, great experience. Highly recommend. And I'll probably try to go again at some point whenever they have it. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.